Bienvenidos y bienvenidas, queridos amantes del píxel. Estamos aquí en un capítulo más de King Quest, A Night to Remember. Hoy tenemos el capítulo 3, que es la parte 1 de Empieza el torneo, primera ronda, consiguiendo el ojo. Bueno, ya me callo para que os enteréis de la historia.
My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, pocket boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade, both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Bueno, tenemos que hablar con los demás aspirantes a caballero y tenemos que averiguar cosas de ellos para que luego nos haga un cuestionario.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Con este hombre lo que tenemos que hacer es averiguar su nombre, porque es tan chulito que no nos dice su nombre.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference. But I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
De este buen hombre tan redondo, lo que tenemos que averiguar es lo que está escondiendo ahí debajo de su pechera. Lleva algo escondido. No sea droga, ¿no? ¿Qué llevas ahí? Tenemos que averiguarlo.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Este hombre parece que no habla nuestro idioma.
Oh, hey Graham. We were just sharing
Y
some
vamos
tips
con el
about
último.
the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Que como veis, nos da pistas.
what can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bull horns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
Bueno, todavía no nos da más pistas, tenemos que averiguar más cosas, pero ya nos ha dado la pista de que Acorn tiene una ardilla escondida dentro de la pechera. Así que vamos a comentárselo.
What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she, well, she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Al decirle lo de la ardilla, Acorn nos ha chivatado el nombre de Whisper.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Y ahora que ya hemos hablado con todos, vamos a volver con el muchacho este que era Manny.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Y ahora que ya tenemos toda la info necesaria, vamos a realizar el test.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I
Aquí
really am,
tenéis,
but
como
that
os
is not
decía.
an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece
Aquí
of
nos damos
cloth.
cuenta que nos ha estafado el
Probably
abuelete.
just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Pues vamos allá, vamos a conseguir el ojo de esa Hideous Beast para poder clasificarnos para nuestro torneo de caballería.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Bueno, despedidos de Amaya, o como se llamara, si soy sincero, ahora mismo ni me acuerdo. Empezamos nuestra búsqueda.
So, how did you find an eye?
There's a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch!
Bocado por listo. Bueno, como os dije en el anterior vídeo, hay varios caminos para resolver este juego. Aquí llega un punto en el que podemos tomar 3 vías diferentes. Esta es la que he tomado yo. Así que ya os lo digo, no os la toméis como la única, o como la buena, o como la verdadera, porque no. Este juego tiene muchas alternativas.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste. A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Como habéis podido comprobar, los cuernos siguen sin funcionar. Nos hace falta el silbato ese, que yo no consigo personalmente. Por mi camino no se conseguía.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Come into the daylight!
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Este soldadito no quiere ser molestado mientras acaba su faena.
Pick, pick, pickety, pick.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Este comentario me encanta. Qué bonito, están haciendo amigos. Claro. Bueno, no están persiguiendo para zampárselo, ¿no? ¿Cómo estos te quieren zampar a ti?
Scram! Shoot! Beat it! Ugh, these dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches!
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
¿Veis? Aquí ya os lo alerta el juego de que hay varios caminos. Yo escogí la herrería. Soy un hombre de acción. Somos un hombre de acción. Vamos a buscar acción.
Hey, Graham, if you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order.
Oh!
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work. Hey, Graham.
Ahora viene una escena divertida.
So, you know what you want?
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening.
Pues no, es una
I use
herramienta de
it to trim my
jardinería.
hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
How much for that gardening tool?
1 shiny gold coin.
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold, and I see braveness in those eyes. It's not fully developed yet, but it's there. That little flicker of fire dancing in your stare? I'm gonna watch you closely. It may be time for a new apprentice.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours.
Did you do it? Did you spend
Vamos a
your
darle
only
esa
gold coin
monedita.
on an epic weed whacker?
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Esas plantas nunca lo verán venir. No, no nos verán llegar, no. Y partimos hacia nuestro nuevo destino.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it.
Ahora empieza lo que viene a ser realmente ya la búsqueda, a empezar a buscarse la vida. Vamos a empezar a conseguir ítems, nadie dirá para qué. También esa es la gracia de los King Quest.
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament. King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man, and he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. What a peculiar trap.
Aquí intentamos coger el pedazo de carne. Intenté utilizar la herramienta esta, pero no. Otra cosa hace falta para alcanzar ese pedazo de carne. Después me di cuenta que debía de ser de otro camino, de otra posibilidad. Tomaremos el camino norte. Aquí tenemos una cueva, vemos al cabezón aquí. Bueno, más que al cabezón, panzón. Aquí tenemos esta cuerda. Pero obviamente no somos achaca.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Ya llegaremos a esa parte, ya llegaremos. Y en la cueva... Ya le advierte que no es muy buena idea. Sin luz. Así que retomamos nuestro camino.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island.
No gires a la derecha. Bueno, pues entonces vamos a girar.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though.
Aquí alguien ha preparado un picnic, no sabemos ni quién ni para quién. Sí que hay una nota.
You're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Y bueno, si no era ya preocupante de por sí con la colmena de abejas arriba, ahora ya le acabamos de arruinar el picnic a quien sea y echamos la colmena en toda la mesa. Pero al menos nos llevamos unas cuantas berries. Y aquí de momento no podemos hacer absolutamente nada, porque el cuerno no funciona y no tenemos acceso.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
Habiendo cerrado ya este camino, vamos a volver marcha atrás, que todavía nos quedan varios caminos por recorrer y explorar. A partir de aquí, creo que ya no lo habíais visto. Esto es nuevo. Y el único puente que había se empieza a derrumbar. Es curioso, ¿no? También que solo hubiera este puente.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt. Shh.
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Alfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Alfie didn't eat you, Alfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Alfie is starving.
Bueno, tras esta charla y haber conocido al feliz y hambriento Trollpuente, una criatura bastante imaginativa, serán corrado. Es curioso, ¿no? Este juego siempre te salía con criaturas raras y bichos difíciles de entender. Bueno, tras charlar con el troll este, vamos a proseguir con nuestra aventura. Hice un intento de darle estas berries a este bichito, pero al parecer no le gustan. No quiere esas berries. Encima es quisquilloso, ¿sabes, Sibarita? Va con el pico fino.
I never waste food. That didn't need a...
You cut?
Not that type of story.
Aquí tampoco funcionó nada. Y ahora el guardia se ha ido. Así que podemos coger su herramienta que la ha dejado aquí después de trabajar. Esta herramienta nos servirá para salvar el picnic que acabamos de destrozar. Que de hecho no veo motivo alguno para no ir a arreglarlo ya. Volvemos todo el caminito. Me gusta este juego, la verdad. Sé que lo estoy diciendo en cada vídeo, pero es muy gracioso, me recuerda a mi infancia. Eran muy peculiares estos juegos. No son como los juegos de ahora. Si no me acuerdo mal, en el King Quest 6, el que eras Alexander, me acuerdo todavía de la zona o el mundo ese que era todo un tablero de ajedrez y te venían las figuras del ajedrez. Madre mía, estaba muy divertido. Bueno, como habéis visto, aparte que me estoy enrollando, le hemos pinchado a la colmena y le hemos tirado. Aquí con el troll no podemos hacer nada. Y aquí en realidad lo que estaba haciendo más bien era vagar, porque estaba probando muchas cosas, como veis hay muchos cortes, hice muchos intentos, muchas pruebas en vano. Y después me acordé de nuestros queridos zarzales que había aquí en la parte trasera de la ciudad. Y tomé rumbo directamente a los zarzales. Cerramos las puertas, que nos lo ha pedido la herrera. Que mantengamos las puertas cerradas para que no entren lobos. No, ahora el atajo no. Ahora conviene hacer el camino largo para encontrar los zarzales. Y aquí está. Bueno, como que esto se está alargando, ya veo que son 35 minutos. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Queridos y queridas amantes del píxel, os tendré que dejar con la intriga porque esto está durando mucho ya. Y bueno, aquí podéis contemplar el pozo del principio del juego. ¿Estará el dragón? ¿No estará? Y veis cómo Achaka se nos adelanta. Con esa imagen, queridos y queridas amantes del píxel, me despido de vosotros y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. ¡Hasta luego!